Wer hat keins? Oder? Du hast keinen. Da hat hier auch keinen. Keine Kopien? Du auch nicht? Okay. Gut, hast du keinen? Okay. So, bitteschön. Das ist, nein, das ist nicht alles von dem Practice-Test, aber okay. Article, gender. Well, the first one we haven't had before. I think we went over this before. LCD projector. What we call it? What? Der Beamer. Der Beamer. Let's get the number 2. Heft. Das. Schultasche. Die. Landkarte. Ja, gut. Matthew, ich zeige dir. Moment. Ja, und Mathelehrer? Der. What about Mathelehrerin? Die. This word I don't think we had. Tablet? It's das, actually, yeah. Papier? Das. Und Tisch? Der. Sehr gut. Der Rechner. Das ist auch der. Ja, das ist der. Der Tisch, der Stuhl. Uhr. Die Uhr. Poster. Das Poster. Most words that end in ER, we said before, are, it's a good guess that they're masculine, but das Poster is a good exception to that rule. Let me find this here I'm looking for Matthew. Okay, moment. Okay, und Stuhl. Der Stuhl ist richtig, okay. So. Okay, jetzt habe ich das mit. Okay, dann die nächste Seite. Some of this we've done, I think, a little bit. Maybe not this exact one. So we have a word bank, a good word bank. Let's make sure we know all the words, though. Buch, I think we know. Für, what's für? Sorry? For. Huh? Heute? Yeah, okay, good. Hausaufgaben, we know. Jetzt, was ist jetzt? Came up yesterday. Now, right, jetzt. Hast comes from, I asked a lot of you, if not all of you, hast du den Kuli? Have, part of have. Brauche came up yesterday too. To need. 8 Uhr. Could mean at, yeah. Has some other meanings perhaps. Nicht. Problem, we know. I said earlier. Ist, we know. Hause, probably. What's leicht? And klug. Okay. So, Cornelia sagt, haben wir blank Deutsch? Heute. Haben wir heute Deutsch? Gut. Das ist leicht, ne? Haben wir heute Deutsch? Ja. Blank 12:30. Heute we use the number 1. Ja, blank halb 1 is an expression of what? Time. So, yeah. 12:30. Ja, 12:30. So, what time is that? 12:30. 12:30. Yeah, genau. Warum? Hast du deine blank nicht? Hausaufgaben. Aha. So in Deutsch gibt es Hausaufgaben und Cornelia fragt, hast du deine Hausaufgaben nicht? Oh, look, her name's Ariana. See that? Yeah, okay. Ariana sagt, das ist mein Problem. Hey, das ist mein Problem. Usually people say the other thing, right? Hey, das ist nicht mein Problem. This girl's saying, hey, das ist mein Problem. Okay, Cornelia sagt, wo ist denn? Oh, wo ist dein Buch? Ariana, sorry, Ariana hat die Hausaufgaben nicht und sie hat das Textbuch nicht. Nicht du, aber die Ariana hier im Dialog. Okay, so, wo ist dein Buch? Ariana sagt zu Hause. Know that phrase. What does it mean to how? It's a location. At home. Aber du blank ein Buch hast. Mine's at home, aber du hast ein Buch. Mhm. Und Cornelia sagt, ich blank es. Ja, was ist brauche? I need it. Hey, das ist mein Deutsch-Textbuch. Ich brauche das Deutsch, oder ich brauche es. I need it. Das Deutschbuch. Ariana sagt, nicht blank, aber heute Nachmittag. Right. Not now, but what's heute Nachmittag? It's been a while since we talked about that. So we have Nachmittag. What's Nach mean? After, and Mittag. Tag is what? Mittag. So what's Nachmittag? So we call that night, afternoon. So heute Nachmittag. We don't say it that way, but what does this mean? Heute Nachmittag. So what would we say there? We wouldn't say today afternoon. We'd say, yeah, or this afternoon, right? Maybe, yeah, or today, yeah, later today. Could be, depending on when you say that. Heute Nachmittag, this afternoon, and then there's also a word for Mittag. What's for Mittag? Ich hab schon. Now that number I don't recognize. Okay. What's for Mittag? Okay, yeah. So 11 Uhr, 10 Uhr am Morgen, Nachmittag, yeah? And then just Mittag is heute Mittag, today at noon. So that's a good one. You guys got right away. Nicht jetzt, aber heute Nachmittag. I don't need your book now. Aber später. Heute Nachmittag. Hier blank mein Buch. Perfect. Hier ist mein Buch. Das hip one? Oh, no, nicht jetzt. Not now. Aber, what's aber? That's a good word. Aber, but, not now, but, heute Nachmittag. Hier ist mein Buch. Ariana sagt, sind die Hausaufgaben, bitte? Leicht. Was ist leicht? Sind die Hausaufgaben leicht? Cornelia sagt, ja, sie sind nicht what? Schwer. That's great. If you don't know what the word means, if you don't know the word for easy, you can say not hard, not difficult, right? Think about it. You can think backwards around it. You can find a way around to say these things. So if you forgot the word for schwer, you could say, oh, die sind nicht leicht. In fact, you sound cooler saying that. Well, they're not easy. right? I don't know. Maybe not. Sie sind schwer. Ariana sagt nicht blank dich. Du bist ja sehr blank. We have two blanks here. Nicht. Lauter? Für. Nicht für dich. We had this kind of discussion earlier in another dialogue. Not for you, but why? Du bist ja sehr klug. Okay. I'm going to read this through. Haben wir heute Deutsch? Ja, 12:30. Warum hast du deine Hausaufgaben nicht? Das ist mein Problem. Wo ist dein Buch? Zu Hause. Aber du hast doch ein Buch. Ich brauche es. Nicht jetzt, aber heute Nachmittag. Hier ist mein Buch. Sind die Hausaufgaben leicht? Ja, sie sind nicht schwer. Nicht für dich. Du bist ja sehr klug. Okay, good. Nun, this is what I started yesterday with hast du den Stift? Hast du die Kohle? Hast du das Handy? Let's try this with these sentences here. Hast du blank? Anytime we say, do you have, and whatever it is I'm asking or someone's asking about, do you or someone else have something, whatever that thing is going to be a direct object. Yeah? Do you have a problem? Do you have difficulty sleeping at night? Yeah, that's a direct object, yeah? Do you have my cell phone? My cell phone, that's a direct object. Do you have it? I have your cell phone. Do you have mine? Both direct objects. I have it, you have mine, I have yours. Okay. So some of these are going to start with nine, some with ja. But here's the pattern we're following, though. We have two, this is the Beispiel, two examples. Ja and Bleistift. Ich habe den Bleistift, if it was ja. If the answer is nine, the word is laptop. It's der Laptop. I'm not sure why it's masculine, but nein, ich habe den Laptop nicht. So if we answer, that's true in English. Here, this is very important. This is true in English also. Whenever we answer a question negatively, meaning we start the answer with nine, that's not enough. We have to put something negative in the body of the sentence. This is true in English also. Do you have my computer? No, I don't. I do not have your, I said no, and I have to say not also. No, I do not have your computer. Do you have my computer? Yes, I have your computer. That's what I have to say. But with the negative, we have to add another thing. So, nein, ich habe, let's say, den Computer, abbreviate here, nicht. I have to add this word, so I have a negative word here, nicht, and I have a negative answer to the question. This is really kind of separate in a way, grammatically. It's separate from the rest of the sentence here. It's not a verb, it's not a subject. But here's our verb, subject, and direct object, and then we're negating the verb haben with saying not. So if you say nine, you got to add the word nicht. That's true all the time, or something else negative that indicates that it's a coherent sentence. If you say, do you have my computer? No, I have your computer. Right? It sounds weird. And someone's going to do that here. I mean, not today, but at some point. That's okay. We're just not thinking. Okay, so the first one's nine. Fußball. Well, tell me the gender of Fußball. Masculine, yeah? Okay. So tell me well, apparently you don't have this. Somebody. Jemand. Irgendjemand. Freiwillige. Volunteers. Ich habe den Fußball nicht. So, nein, ich habe den Fußball nicht. Nein, ich habe den Fußball nicht. Und Computerspiel. I'm asking you these two questions. I've already answered one of them for you here. All these sentences say, I have something or I don't have something, right? We just said we don't have a soccer ball, but now we're going to say we do have a computer game. So I've already told you what case we're in. We're in the accusative case. Anything that you have is the direct object, therefore accusative. So, but now I need to know the gender. What's the gender of the word Computerspiel? Computerspiel. 9. Ach, komm. Bitte? Nope, but I bet you get this time, though. Third time's a charm on this one. Neutral. Neuter. So, it's das Computerspiel. So, ja. Someone tell me the whole sentence here. Ich habe das Computerspiel. Subject, verb, direct object. We don't have the next one. 9. And Rechner. 9 und Rechner. Anthony. Okay, so since you're having or not having a calculator, that makes the calculator a direct object then. So you can't say der Rechner, but den Rechner. Ich habe den Rechner nicht. Just like with Fußball, ich habe den Fußball nicht. Or with laptop, ich habe den Laptop. Same thing with Rechner. What's the gender of Buch? Just like Computerspiel. So, yeah, Maya, what do you think? Okay. Appreciate your honesty. Parker? Fear. Mm-hmm. Ich habe das Buch. Ja, das ist positiv. Ja, das ist positiv. Ich habe das Buch. Yeah, the ones that are positive are easier to answer because we don't have to add another word like nicht. What about heft? I just mentioned what's the word for heft or gender. So we had Computerspiel, Buch, and now heft, all three neuter words. So that's pretty simple. Anna, what do you think? Number 5. Ich habe das Heft. I have it. 9. And Uhr. Was ist Uhr? Die, der, das. Die Uhr, okay? So, Adi? Ich habe die Uhr nicht. If you say 9, you've got to make the rest of the sentence negative too. And that's what you did. You added the word nicht, like on the board here in red. 9, ich habe die Uhr nicht. Landkarte. Well, it was die Uhr. What's the gender of Landkarte? Die. Okay, so, Jill? Ich habe die Landkarte nicht. We have 2 in a row negative. Nein, ich habe die Uhr nicht. Ich habe die Landkarte nicht. Gut. Und Nummer 8 ist positiv. Mit Stift, Dylan? Nein, Spencer. Yeah, gender of Stift. I asked yesterday about this word. What is? It's masculine, so? Not der Stift. Again? Den Stift. If you have something, whatever it is you have is a direct object. If you see something, whatever you see is a direct object. If you buy something, whatever you're buying is a direct object. If you're reading something, whatever you're reading is the direct object in the sentence. If you're driving something, whatever you're driving is a direct object. Isn't this beautiful? You get a chance to learn grammar from the ground up. Like a fresh start. It feels like when you first get out of prison, you have to be in there for a long time, and you get outside, like fresh start, start my life over again. You know that feeling? Nobody? Okay. All right. Me either, but I'm sure it's a very overwhelmingly fresh feeling. Like, all right, let's get to work. All right, some words here that we had in some of the cultural things. We'll give these a shot. Let's start with the easy one. Maybe we can narrow some things down. What's the Gymnasium? Nummer 3. Gymnasium? Not a gym. Secondary school. Yeah. So that's the closest thing we have to that. Secondary school, it is definitely a high school, or it's like our school, like 6 through 12. Let's see here. What about a Grundschule? That's an elementary school. Everyone goes to the same Grundschule. Let's eliminate some of these. How about Nummer 6, Ostern? Easter, okay. And while we're there, Weihnachten. Christmas. Now we can get to some of the things we have left over. What is a Bundesland? Look at the federal state. So here on der Landkarte, Kinder, Bayern ist ein Bundesland. Hessen ist ein Bundesland. Sachsen-Anhalt ist ein Bundesland. Niedersachsen ist ein Bundesland. Schleswig-Holstein ist ein Bundesland. Rheinland-Pfalz ist ein Bundesland. Saarland ist ein Bundesland. Baden-Württemberg ist ein Bundesland. Ja, überall Bundesländer. Okay, it's federal state. Oklahoma ist ein Bundesland, aber in den USA. Okay, what about a vacation? Yeah, this came up only one time. Ferien, yeah. Fire is another word that goes along with it, kind of. It's weird. Like you'd move one letter around, it's feiern, and then, but feiern is to celebrate, but Ferien is what I just said. Vacation. So, wir haben gleich Ferien, Kinder. Ja, am Freitag um 3 Uhr haben wir Ferien. Ja, oder? 9 Tage. Na, 9 Tage. Stimmt das? Wir haben 9 Tage Ferien. Das ist Frühlingsferien. Was ist Frühling? Ferien. Here, Frühling, spring, Ferien, vacation. Right, we say break, right? But 9 Tage, ne? Stimmt das? Ja. Stimmt das? Frühlingspause, sehr gut. Samstag, Sonntag, nein. Ja, Samstag, Sonntag, Montag, Dienstag, Mittwoch, Donnerstag, Freitag, Samstag, das ist 9 Tage. 9 Tage, keine Schule. Ja, ihr könnt zu Hause bleiben. Ihr könnt, ja, nach Colorado fahren oder Mexico, was wohl, ja. We have 2 left over. What is the Abitur? Only mentioned one time. Say again. Final exams. Yeah, they're actually comprehensive final exams at the gymnasium of everything you've done the whole time you've been there, or at least in the high school years. Last one we're left with is Leistungsstufe. Leistungsstufe. I think it's all we're left with. What is that? Honors course, yeah. Also called Leistungskurs. I think it's what they called it in the book, but Stufe means you're at that level, but Leistungskurs is the actual class or course. Good. Okay, what I got the next one here? Is this the one with the English? Okay, school subjects. Useful subject for traveling to England. English. Luckily, you don't need to take that class. You're going to be all right. English. Although they say that we and the British are a common people separated only by a common language. You heard that before? We're separated by our common language. Some people that from England, you're like, you need to take some English classes, or Scotland, or Ireland. English would help. Science of life or living matter. Yeah, but we need German words. Bio or Biologie. Either one's fine. Bio. I forgot we had the word bio. Bio or Biologie. Ja, sehr gut. Science with natural laws and processes. That might be a little, I don't know, you know what that is, but what is the science of natural law? Natural laws of the universe. Physik, yeah, Physik. Physik, Study of the earth. Erdkunde, someone said Geografie, I would take that, but Erdkunde is the word that our book uses. Erdkunde. Spiritual attitude of people recognizing a superhuman power. Religion, For most religions, that's the case, yeah. Religion. Religion. Language spoken in Austria. Oh, I think we should know this. It's the only official language of this country. Deutsch. Deutsch. Please don't forget that. Deutschland, Österreich, die Schweiz, almost all Switzerland, und Liechtenstein. Das kleine Land Liechtenstein. Kleine Land, es ist sehr klein, es ist so klein wie Broken Arrow. Ja. Sehr klein. Okay. Science deals with arithmetic, geometry, and algebra. Mathe or Mathematik. Subject requiring an athletic character. I don't know what that means, athletic character. Drama? I'm not sure. What is it? They're looking for, yeah, aber auf Deutsch? PE, 9? Sport. That's what they call this class of physical education, Sport. That's simple as that. Science that investigates the composition of substances. Chemie. We had Biologie, Physik, und Chemie. Art of sound that expresses ideas and emotion. Was of sound. Musik, yeah. Musik. Sound. I give you one more? Ist das alles? Ich meine, das ist... Nein, da ist noch ein... Komm. Actually, before we go on, we're running out of time, but notice what it says at the top here, and we need to talk about this tomorrow. At the top of the last page, it says wer, and a new word, but we're going to get it. It's not hard. Wen. Or was. Now, before I tell you what it is, I won't tell you today. Remember we have these words der, we use in the nominative case, and der changes to den in the accusative case. Same thing is true. What does wer normally mean? It asks about people, right? Who? Wer can also be wen. See this E-R-E-N? This is not a coincidence. Wer, wen, der, den. Also, nominative. And there's an accusative form of this word. We have this in English also. But most people don't use it properly. But we'll talk tomorrow. What does wer mean? And so what would be like the accusative form of wer? Another word similar to wer, or who? Similar in English to who? Think about it. Denk mal. Denk mal dran. Wer is the German word. Wen is German word. We'll come in real quick. I'll tell you that. Matthew Schoenbeck. Hey, look at this over here. So, like, someone I don't know how they found the link to this, but they made a comment. Like a minute ago. All right. So the homework. It was like it's from February. It's from a while back. Back here, I think. So it should show up as it's all these assignments here. See, it says assign, but none of them were done. It's from the 17th. It was due the 18th. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9 from this chapter. So you should be able to find them just like that. And if you'll turn it in, then I'll grade it, okay? All right? Sehr gut.
Here, wait.
We can practice the test too.
Can I grab my?
Good
Never mind,
afternoon.
I'll just get it later.
If you get to your car this afternoon and find you have no key with which to enter it, turn around and go back to Mrs. Warren's office and pick it up. Or you can realize that you're missing your key right now and pick it up from her before you go outside. Seniors, please remember that your first senior thesis assignment is due at 9 o'clock tomorrow.